What if someone told you that a community once considered a minority in America's vast immigrant story today holds the power to reshape entire states, entire industries, and even parts of American culture itself? What if the very people who left India in search of opportunity have now grown into one of the most influential immigrant forces in the United States? This is not just about migration. This is about transformation. It's about how Indians, engineers, doctors, teachers, shopkeepers, entrepreneurs, and dreamers did not just move abroad. They redefined the map of America itself. Here are the states where Indians didn't just arrive. They helped transform the very heartbeat of America. Washington, Seattle, and Redmond host global tech titans like Microsoft and Amazon. Inside these companies, Indians are not just employees, they are leaders, innovators, decision makers. Many have risen to senior leadership, shaping the very technology the world depends on. And when they step outside the boardrooms, they build temples, organize cultural festivals, and nurture their children with Indian values while excelling in American schools. The Sunshine State with an Indian heart, Florida, was once known only for its beaches and theme parks. But today, in cities like Orlando, Tampa, and Miami, something else shines: Indian ambition. Hotels run by Indian families line the highways. Gas stations, convenience stores, and grocery chains, many carrying familiar Indian names, are no longer just businesses. They are lifelines of the state's economy. They don't just serve travelers and communities. They provide steady employment to thousands of locals. Florida's universities, too, are filled with Indian students chasing degrees in engineering and medicine. Many never leave, choosing instead to seed startups, strengthen research labs, and contribute to Florida's growing innovation story. Massachusetts. Boston and Cambridge are globally known for their universities. But walk their campuses today, and you'll see thousands of Indian faces, researchers, PhD scholars, doctors in training. Massachusetts is where Indian brilliance in biotechnology, renewable energy, and AI converges with America's top labs. Indian origin entrepreneurs here have launched startups that now stand shoulder to shoulder with global giants. Cultural pride remains intact. Indian film festivals, Carnatic music concerts, and Bharatanatyam recitals draw large, diverse audiences. Temples and cultural schools preserve heritage, ensuring that while Indians climb academic peaks, they never lose sight of their roots. Georgia, Georgia's crown jewel, Atlanta, has become a magnet for Indian professionals. With Fortune 500 giants and a booming startup ecosystem, the demand for IT specialists, doctors, and engineers is insatiable. Indians answered that call. Neighborhoods like Johns Creek and Alpharetta echo with the sounds of bhajans, Bollywood beats, and laughter during Durga Puja and Navratri. Indian-owned restaurants and banquet halls have transformed Georgia's social landscape. And in classrooms, Indian students dominate spelling bees, robotics championships, and science fairs, earning a reputation for brilliance. California is not just a state, it's a revolution, and Indians are at its center. From Google to Adobe, Indian-origin CEOs sit at the helm. Silicon Valley startups founded by Indians are today billion-dollar companies. Their innovations ripple through the world every single day. But this success is not limited to boardrooms. Fremont, Sunnyvale, and Los Angeles light up during Diwali with festivals that attract tens of thousands. Indian grocery chains, clothing stores, and film theaters are no longer immigrant businesses, they are mainstream. California's real estate, too, has been reshaped by Indian investors who revitalized entire neighborhoods. Here, Indians have not just contributed to the economy, they have helped define California's identity. Texas. Texas, the land of opportunity, has welcomed Indians with open arms. Houston's medical district is powered by Indian doctors. Dallas and Austin's tech corridors are filled with Indian engineers and entrepreneurs. Indian restaurants and grocery chains have multiplied, offering everything from dosas to dal makhani. Cultural expos and Navratri Melas are celebrated on a scale that rivals Indian cities. In politics, too, Indian Americans are making their presence felt, serving on school boards, councils, and local government positions. Texas has become proof that Indian talent can thrive in every sphere. New York, the city that never sleeps, has been reshaped by Indian ambition. From Jackson Heights to Queens, Indian-owned stores, spice markets, and restaurants are now woven into the city's fabric. Indians play vital roles in finance, healthcare, and media. Cultural parades, film festivals, and fashion shows keep Indian identity alive in America's most cosmopolitan city. And in politics, Indian Americans are stepping forward, running for city councils, shaping policy, and representing a community once invisible. New Jersey, jewelry shops, sari boutiques, mithai stores, and massive temples. This is the beating heart of Indian culture in America. But it's not just culture. Indians here dominate IT consulting, retail, and transportation industries. Real estate has boomed thanks to Indian investments, and New Jersey schools consistently shine thanks to the academic excellence of Indian students. For many Indians, New Jersey is not just a home, it is the first stop in their American journey where roots are built and futures secured. Illinois. In Chicago, Devon Avenue is India reborn. Restaurants serving samosas and jalebis, stores playing Bollywood hits, shops filled with silk saris. This street is a cultural landmark, but the influence goes deeper. In Illinois hospitals, Indian doctors are everywhere. In tech firms and engineering companies, Indian professionals are indispensable. Every year, the India Day Parade draws tens of thousands, reminding the state and the country that Indian pride is alive and unstoppable. Beyond borders, more than just migration. Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania, Indian doctors and nurses form the backbone of major hospitals in Philadelphia and Pittsburgh. From operating rooms to intensive care units, Indian professionals are often the ones saving lives. But the impact goes beyond medicine. From biotech labs to finance firms, Indian minds are pushing boundaries. On weekends, cities come alive with Bollywood nights and Holi color runs, proving that culture travels as powerfully as profession. Indian community organizations here collaborate with local governments, teaching Indian dance, hosting educational programs, and building bridges between cultures. These 10 states are not just places where Indians settled. They are testaments to how migration, when fueled by hard work, values, and determination, can transform nations. Indians in America did not just survive, they thrived. They did not just adapt, they led. They did not just build for themselves, they built for everyone around them. And yet, behind this story lies a deeper truth. Every success abroad is a reminder of the soil from which these achievers came. India. The world sees Indian talent, but India knows the struggle, the culture, and the sacrifice that shaped it. So the question is not just, how did Indians transform America? The question is, what happens when this same determination, this same brilliance, and this same unity is invested fully back into India? Because if 10 American states can be transformed, imagine what the Indian states could become.